I'd like to commend John Bruton for his analysis of 1916. The Redmondite tradition is a very honourable one and should be commended. I mean, it was the main tradition of nationalism in this country. Absolutely the main tradition, going back to the great figure of Daniel O'Connell, of Parnell and of Redmond. Non-violence. And I think particularly this today, because we should, in this House as a Parliament, note the fact that this day is the 100th anniversary of the passage of the Home Rule Bill in Westminster, which was a very significant achievement. Now, I know the leaders of 1916 were shot, and that was a great political mistake and a great humane mistake. But that was the middle of a war. And the government felt they were being shot in the back. And if you put it in the context of the time, I was part of the Shot at Dawn campaign that tried to look after the interests of 16-year-old kids who were shell-shocked and then shot because in their state of nervous paralysis, they didn't take their cap off in the presence of an officer. So that's the kind of context that was going on. And if you look at 1916, I believe that Yeats was correct in his first impression of some of these people when he said that they were vainglorious. Yes, indeed they were. They were afraid that history would write them out. So they could be seen by the British as traitors to the empire. They were traitors to their own cause because Owen MacNeill, the commander-in-chief, had cancelled the rising. And yet they ignored that. And I have read on Clive Sullish of Padraig Pearse and all the racist pap that's in it about the Gaul and the Gael and all this kind of stuff. His father was an English Protestant. Paul Brewer, Charlie Burgess, Eamon Kent, Edward Kent. You know, it's really quite ridiculous. And in the proclamation, which contains some good things, when they refer to our gallant allies in Europe, they're actually talking about the Kaiser and his armies that trampled over little Catholic Belgium and engaged in war crimes. So I think it's no harm for us to put these matters in context and to re-establish the central democratic and parliamentary tradition in which this House, from the days of Grattan, through O'Connell, through Parnell and through Redmond, should be prepared to celebrate and honour.